Ana, welcome. Super happy to have you here. So the topic for today is fundraising. And so maybe starting from the 101s, how to successfully fundraise. So, what are the deals and catches there?
Okay, the magical question.
The magical question.
Okay, thank you. It's very nice to be here. And fundraising actually is my favorite subject. And I love it. And the most important for me is to have a very positive approach for the fundraising. By education, I'm not fundraiser. I was learning as you go. And you're learning what is working, what is not working, what will be positive results. But first, do not give up. That is one of the main rules. Do not get disappointed. That is another rule. And it's a game. Sometimes you're winning, sometimes you're losing, and you're going forward. That is the approaches that I have. And when I realize that it's a game, then you are approaching with different energy. And then you are starting with more positive note, and you are always flexible. That is what I'm always telling to people. You must be flexible. You're coming with one idea to, let's say, some company or to some foundation or some big embassy or donor or whatever. But you need to follow the reactions from the other side. If your idea is getting along, if the person from the other side is understanding your idea. If not, you really need completely to adapt your approach. If you're seeing that from the other side, okay, you're talking about dogs and they actually do not have any kind of
pets or anything.
For pets, or it's not part of their strategy or whatever, you should not just keep going for the dogs. You really need to start going for the protection of the dogs or protection of life, or you need to find something different aim to approach the person. Of course, it's very important you to, as any other thing, it's very important you to learn before the meeting what is the goal of the company, what is their CSR strategy, what is their values, because everything is personal. And for fundraising, actually, I think the personal touch is the most important. And I'm always saying that networking is number one thing in fundraising. If you're a good networker and if you have coffee with one person or go on some unofficial meeting or meet someone during the conference, then it's much easier you to do an official meeting. And it's a much easier you to make the connection with the person because beforehand you met that person in informal setting. Second, it's important the person that is from the other side, it's a decision maker. That is like one of very important things, because if you talk with a person that will share then your passion or your idea with someone else, you're losing a little bit, because the person that is sharing the idea does not have the same love for the fundraising or doesn't believe in the project as much as you believe. Because of that, another thing is you need to find who is the decision maker on the place where you're going. The first, you're learning about their strategy. Second, of course, can go to the board, but that is different. You're talking with the director is presenting to the board. It's exactly, it's different. And the third, just to keep positive and to not get disappointed. And that is very visible on a fundraising meeting. When you'll be like this, and then, then the meeting is over. No, just continue, go to the next topic. And if you do not get anything from that meeting, maybe you'll get on the second one or on the third one. That is very important, you to keep the ball rolling, because fundraising is investment. You are developing with someone relationship now, but that relationship could pay off in 3 years. And you need to show how professional you are in the job that you are doing. Because I believe we are talking a little bit about the civil sector, and civil sector does not have so much business approach, but actually from us is expected to have a business approach on the meeting. Of course, we all have our mission as a civil sector.
And a purpose.
And that is the most important thing in the world. But maybe it's not for the person on the other side. You believe in something, but you need to adapt, as we talked at the beginning. Listening is another very important thing, because you can give a little bit teaser, but then you should let the other person to
actually give you the
yes, tako, you need to let the other person to actually ask questions. If the person is asking questions, then you know that you are on the right way, or in the right direction, because you managed to make a conversation, and you manage to interact with that person. And if you think that some of the questions are very, for you, are normal and silly or something like that, please do not show that. You know, because we are coming from different business, and what I know that person doesn't know, and versus and in the opposite.
You want to be respectful.
Yes, you need to be very respectful. Always respect the time. That is what I learned a lot, because especially when we talk with business, they do not have time with hours to talk about our mission and goal and passion. Have a glass of wine, and you can talk about different ideas. But during the meeting, please respect the time. And if you see that they are ready to go, do not push it. Be ready to go. At the end, make a follow-up plan. You know, ask the person, do you need I to send something? Do you want I to send something in writing? Even if it's possible to take that person on the field to see the project that you're fundraising or the idea that you have. Involve that person. If you say, okay, maybe you do not have now funds, but maybe you can bring us some ideas,
or
skills or something like that. That will be interesting. If the person that you are fundraising from really like you, believe me, they will find a way maybe to connect you with someone else. If they really cannot, it's not part of their mission, they will find a way. But building the relationship is number one in fundraising, and know about people and learn about their private life and personal things and that kind of stuff, because everyone likes to talk about that, likes to talk about family, because then they're getting a little bit more relaxed. And then, today is first day of school, it's 1st of September, perfect. I had issues this morning, before I get in the car I need to deal with 3 kids, what about you? You know, you need to make icebreakers, like on any
and showing
other
your human side in
exactly on any other meeting. But think as a game. Of course, from that game, a lot of lives depends, and the stake is quite big. But when you're desperate, that is very visible. That is very visible, and then from desperation, you are going in the directions that usually you would not go. And I'm always saying, keep your mission in your head. Because we are not organizations that we need to do everything because the money is there. If it's not part of your mission, you do not need to do that. But be, as we said at the beginning, flexible and a little bit adapt. You know, because your mission can be accomplished in different ways. It's not only one way of doing things. And accept inputs from the business sector, especially because they think on different way, and sometimes they do not have the best opinion about the civil sector, which is very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate, but sometimes they think, we are very relaxed or taking easy, and show them that you are not that. That you have
your main business.
Yes, your business, just with different values, let's say. You know, and it's even better because it's some added values, because you're doing something good, and they need to feel that they do good. That is, if they think at the end of the meeting that if they give you $5,000, they will do something good, then you're halfway there.
Perfect.